YouTuber formerly known as Master Board States Sex, the Omega, the Sub of the Performer. Welcome to the channel. So today we got another reaction video. Title of this video: there's a number of men not helping women anymore. Women are pissed. Shout outs to YouTube channel Manhood. Man, so we already know why. You know, there's so many women that are consumed by the garden of insanity and think they can't do nothing, and they won't do nothing for men, but they want the men to do everything. But yeah, let's ride out. Let's get right into this video and see what's up.
There's an epidemic of men not helping women anymore.
I was struggling to bring my TV, fit it into my car. It was in a big box, it's a 55-inch. It could barely fit into this car. I'm sitting out here struggling to get this in my car. Men are walking back and forth. No one is trying to help me.
Let the lady see.
My bag is sitting right there. My bag is sitting. Man, I'm having a day. I'm having a day. I don't care. That baby is sitting in her stomach. The baby is fine. It's sitting in the stomach.
Wow.
It's fine.
Hey, baby. You can take
that baby's fine. See that she fine too. She fine.
Let her sit in your spot. She's sitting in his spot. The pregnant lady sitting in his spot. She alright. Now she just want to start with this this sister here. Can't be touching people's stuff like that, man. I'm glad she did that.
You this lady back there, why you care? Why you care?
She's a woman like
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, guys, enough already. It's only a seat.
That's right.
Get your bag.
My bag right
Get your
here.
bag. We'll wait you out. And I'm going to get it here. You got in the bag there? Yes, of course. Man up, dog. You got this.
So y'all tell me if I'm wrong, okay? And if I look a little bloated, oh well. I got into a little altercation at the club, right? It's my bro's release party. I go to the restroom, and there's no women in line. It's straight men. It's a unisex restroom, and I go up and I ask each man if I can get in front of them to use the restroom because I really had to go. This one man who was in the front, a larger man, looked at me like I had 10 heads. The second man, who had a whole bunch of designer shit on him, was trying to just have conversation. And the third man didn't say shit. There was two girls, ended up getting into an altercation, and the girl got beat up apparently in the bathroom next to me. But nonetheless, when the bathroom becomes available, the big man goes and runs into the bathroom, leaves me right there. The designer freak has a conversation with me. When the bathroom gets open, he runs in the bathroom because I was not going. I wasn't fucking. And as soon as he gets out the bathroom, security just miraculously walks up out of nowhere. And the boy goes, oh nah, it's her, she's next. And the boy to my left goes, I don't care if you cute, yeah you cute, but you're not about to get in front of me. I said, okay, go ahead, go use the bathroom. Security talks about, nah, she's going. Like, you good, bro, step back. A girl's like, no sis, come on, come use the bathroom. I'm like, nah, let him go ahead and use the bathroom. The boy that's in the bathroom is like, nah, come on, you can come use the bathroom. I was like, nah, it's cool, let him use the bathroom. Because if you want to be a bitch, I'm going to let you take your tampon out in peace. Just don't dispose of it in the motherfucking toilet. Huh? So then, I got my window open and people probably scared. So then I go inside of the bathroom, and then all I hear is the bitches next door in the other bathroom was fighting this other bitch. It was like 4 butchers outside.
That's crazy work.
Was getting cut, and the boy was like, you see that? That shit. I said, boy, shut the fuck up. You gotta pee or not? He was like, nah, go ahead. I go, I pee, I come out. I couldn't see him nowhere. I come out, I look at him, I said, you got a fucking problem? He said, what? Look at you. I said, yeah, look at me. Do you have a problem? He said, no. I said, exactly.
We're in a feedback loop. Women are becoming more masculine and independent, so we are stepping back. An unintended consequence of equality is that women lose their card as the fairer sex. The fight to convince society that women are mentally and intellectually equal to men, and in the woke left, even physically equal, with the constant messaging of women defeating men in sports and hand-to-hand combat in modern Hollywood movies, has convinced many men to stop caring so much to protect women. We are just like them and more, the women said. A lot of men concluded that if so, there's no need to continue handling women with safety gloves if women are just like themselves and don't need male guardianship or supervision. Women are now outnumbering and outperforming men in schools and colleges. There is a growing trend for gender inclusion in traditionally male-dominated fields.
And that's the thing, man. Things are getting too left around here, and things are getting too right around here. We have to have a balance. We have to have a balance of the yin and yang, men and women, and all this, because you go too far right, things going to be corrupted. You go too far left, it's just like you have to have a certain point, a sweet spot that, hey, we can all live in harmony. That's it. It's like nobody wants to do that. Everybody wants chaos and drama, and people are feeding into the negativity. And it starts with us. So yeah, let's ride out.
A lot of men are,
We gotta
for many
stop this,
measures,
man.
equal to or below many women today. A lot of them question, why should I protect someone who clearly doesn't need me and is arguably even doing better than me? So now, women are expected to carry the emotional and mental strength to deal with the creepy catcallers or other day-to-day dangers that men face every day, like robbery, workplace danger, and potential gender-inclusive military drafts. Chivalry is dead. And while there is still a stigma against committing violence against women, rightfully so, there is far less societal drive amongst men to protect the women who insist that they can protect themselves. You see, women have alienated men and made men no longer see all of the women in their immediate society as women they should care about and protect. No small part to feminism and the strong independent woman trope. So for example, on public transportation, men will sexually harass women, and other men don't care to step in and stop this behavior. Like a guy jacking off in front of a woman, clearly using her as masturbation material, or even physically imposing and touching her, or perhaps stalker-like behavior. Men just don't care anymore. We've had the care beaten out of us by harsh and misled words, neglect, and misandry. And who's the biggest loser? Women. They're far more on their own, while still being mostly vulnerable. Men, in a sense, have less burden on them too, even if this burden is for the good of society and their women. It's in many ways the result of rampant individualism. It's no longer us working together. It's just me, me, me.
All right.
The male protection instinct has been made foobar by our society's current existence.
Imagine risking your life to save a stranger from being mugged, robbed, and hurt, and then being arrested for helping them. Then being publicly slandered because she wasn't happy over how you rescued her. This sounds like a made-up story, but it's not. Because that's exactly what happened to this man John wrote in New York. He saw a woman getting mugged in the subway. He decided to step in, told the mugger, "Hey, get away from her." He didn't listen the first time. Then he yelled, pulled out the gun, said, "Hey, get away from her," and fired 2 warning shots. Despite facing over 3.5 years in jail for trying to save the life of a stranger, the woman that he saved is saying that he would have been a bigger hero.
Can't be a hero around here.
I think it's scary to think that people are carrying guns around New York City, despite the fact that she was being mugged and would have been hurt without one. Said that the gun was a little too extreme. You know what's more extreme? Living in a city where the person who was trying to mug you and hurt you doesn't go to jail, but the person who saved you does. That seems extreme to me. Protecting and letting the guy who's going around mugging people, but the guy who's going around helping, he's facing 3 years in jail. That's really messed up. And of course, this is happening in a blue city.
3 years
Men have
in
no
jail?
obligation to protect women. If a woman is being beaten up, a man has no obligation to help her. I do feel bad for the woman, but I don't know what the enemy has on them. They could have a gun, or even a knife, and I could end up hurt, or even potentially killed, because I tried to save a stranger. It's not my or anyone else's obligation to help them out. If you want to help out, then by all means go ahead. But don't expect backup when things go wrong. I don't care if men are stronger than women, so therefore they have to help, because that's not going to help if someone has a gun or a knife. Strength can only do so much. There's a video on YouTube of a woman getting beat up, and everybody's just watching. I do feel bad for her, but I don't know the context of the situation. If you go to the comments section, people are just saying that all those men should have helped her out. No, they don't have to help her out. If they want to, then they can go ahead, but it's not their obligation. If you want to watch the video, I've pinned it in the comments section. Another thing is that women have become far too much of a liability to help. Helping a woman exposes you to all sorts of possibilities of being falsely charged with sexual misconduct, rape, or other perceived attacks. Being chivalrous can either result in getting sued by women or getting killed by the male assailants. If the man has to risk his life to have a woman's back, he needs to get paid. I mean, police officers, military, firefighters, and security guards get paid to protect civilians. Why should the man voluntarily endanger his life by becoming Charles Bronson or John Wayne? It doesn't make any sense. When was the last time we saw a woman voluntarily protecting a man from his girlfriend who was assaulting him in one of those experiment videos? More than she laughed her ass off. If I'm going to protect a woman, in exchange I need thousands of dollars. Otherwise a strong, independent woman doesn't need a man to guide her.
Pay up!
If that's not bad enough, then you have to worry about attacks from social media, attacks at your home, and other places. There are far too many women today who go looking for the next TikTok video for clicks. We have all seen the classic gym videos of the guy asking a woman if she needs help with the weights, and then being promptly vilified as a creep or pervert.
Right.
These types of women are so devoid of human decency and so utterly selfish in their narcissism that they'll happily see men's lives destroyed for a cheap social media post. The sad fact is
All for the
that a
club.
man is one false allegation away from having his life turned upside down. Men have woken up to this fact, hence why men, especially young men, are increasingly reluctant to approach women, even when they're visibly in need of assistance. Even holding a door open for a woman today can lead to accusations of sexism. It's mind-blowing to me how we have regressed to a state like this in our society. Thankfully, there are still women in the world who appreciate traditional gender roles and who recognize that men and women are different, but most of them don't, especially in the Western world. These women are typically the loudest of the bunch, and men should avoid every one of them like the plague. My conclusion is that helping women today is just not worth it. This is exactly the reason why CEOs have quietly and unofficially stopped hiring women. Women today simply pose too much of a risk to a business. Women have made themselves unhireable. Anyway, that's all for today.
Alrighty then.
Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe buttons. And also,
Shout out to Manhood. Got his original link in the description, but yeah. These modern women gotta come correct, man. Before you gonna get left in behind. And next thing you know, you alone by yourself, dying. You know, because you are unbearable. You don't want help from a man. You act like you don't need a man. You can do bad all by yourself. But one thing for sure, if you make those choices, because in reality, in the finer things in life, and the things that that can help us grow, we need each other, for sure. So, I mean, do what you want with your life, you know what I'm saying, but ain't looking too good for feminism. Ain't looking too good of all this going on, all this women movements is going on, and it's like you're shooting yourself in the foot, you're digging yourself into a deeper hole to a point where you're not going to be able to get out of. And that's just the truth. But yeah, keep on playing. Keep playing stupid games and keep winning stupid prizes, or won't be able to win a prize at all. So, there you have it. Leave your comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I do a variety of videos here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.